whoa, 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 we are live, yeah. We are live. I was just kidding. I guess I do have time to do a stream tonight. Thank goodness. Okay. Get the chat to pop out here real quick. Second. This. Virtual cam. There we go. All right. We are live, it would seem. Oh, all that worked out, I guess. Liar. Oh, yeah. I forgot to post in Discord, my bad. Yeah, I was working on a mix down for a song I'm finishing up. And after a while I just get like ear fatigue and it's just pointless cuz you just like you start missing a lot of stuff, and when it gets to that point, you just have to do it finish it the next day. You have to give your ears a break. And especially like down here where I'm at, I'm not in an actual studio. So I can't even use I have like really nice monitors, speaker monitors sitting right here, and I can't even use them because I don't have any sort of sound treatment down here. So I'm going to be hearing stuff that's not actually there, or I'm going to be taking out stuff or trying to add stuff that already is there. So I have to do all the mixing and mastering in my headphones. So just like doing that for like 4 or 5 hours is just like, after a while, I'm just like, I just can't do it anymore. Thanks, I'm glad to be here too. I think this is a nice way to end the weekend. A little bit of Mass Effect 3. Text. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and like these are the same. So these are actually these are the same headphones I use when I'm streaming, but these are actually like really high quality studio headphones. They're really nice. They're DT770 Pros, and they're by Bayer Dynamic. They're beautiful headphones, and I use them for streaming too because it's like immerses me in the game. But yeah, that get that ear fatigue after a while, and I hate AirPods. I have weird ears in general, like weird ear shape, but I hate the AirPods that go like in your canal, or any headphone that doesn't sit outside my ears like this. I can't stand. If I have to have them, like I can handle it, but and the biggest reason is you lose so much of the audio with those tiny little drivers in there. You lose so much of the audio spectrum that it's just like there's only so much a tiny little speaker can put out. Doesn't matter how high tech it is. So
the birds don't quit when things get ugly.
Commander, Cerberus is attacking civilians on Benning. We've been asked to help evacuate the planet.
oh damn, okay. Well, let's go fix this planet. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, doing mix downs is like mastering a song is easy. That's the easiest part of any like song. The mix down is like that's the hardest part, and that's what takes the longest, and you really have to have fresh, like the best time to do it is within like a half hour of waking up, because you're not experiencing any sort of ear fatigue. But when you do it listening post, all right. We indeed are live. Let's take out this Cerberus live. Yeah, I can't wait to have my own place again and have an actual studio set up again. It's like, it's so satisfying making music in a treated studio, but then also like listening to it. There's like other, you know, artists' music and stuff. It's so satisfying. I don't know if any of you have ever been in like a professional studio before, but it's Carbs, I moved back home, so with my parents, so I'm like in the basement. So I don't have like my own setup. It's kind of like a temporary thing until I can trying to buy a house. We're getting close. The rates are starting to come down a lot. I think hopefully by the end of this year we might be in a good spot. And then once I have a place, I'm gonna build like an actual real studio in the basement for streaming and for music. It's gonna be both. It's gonna be awesome. All right, who we bring? Let's bring the boys out for this one. Come on, we're bringing the boys out. Yeah, like in some of my older videos, you can see like all the sound treatment I had in the background and stuff. But you know, that's all. I have them back in the boxes, like all the audio stuff, all the treatment, but it's not yeah, dude, it's it's not good for anyone right now, man. It's tough. It is tough out there.
Commander, I've got a hail from Admiral Hackett.
Put him through, Lieutenant.
Shepard, we've uncovered a secret Cerberus lab, function unknown. We sent in a recon team, but they were forced to pull out before they got very far.
Any other intel?
We think they're using the facility.
Forced to pull out before it got very far.
We've been wondering how Cerberus is connected to the Reapers.
That's what she said.
Give us some answers.
We're on it.
Find out what Cerberus
That's what I did, Garbs.
Any Reaper tech samples
That's exactly what I did. That's the best way to do it. That's the cheapest and smartest way to do it. I did community college for 2 years, and then it was a collegiate college, and then they changed the name to university after my second year there. Way cheaper. Way cheaper. Which I think college is a scam for a lot of things. We won't get into it, but I have a very, very big problem with I have a very big problem with being told in school that if you don't go to college, you'll never amount to anything. You'll never get a good job. And I also have a really, really big problem with the predatory practices that these companies do with the loans. So if a kid were to come right out of college, or right out of high school and say, I want to get a $100,000 loan to buy a house, no bank or person on earth would give him that money. But you can say, I want to take out a $100,000 loan for school, and they'll gladly give you that money, and then you're paying 25% interest on it, 20%, whatever it is, for the rest of your life, basically. I have a big problem with that. And I also have a big problem being told that I can afford $3,000 a month in rent, but I can't afford a $2,000 mortgage.
That's weird looking. Guess we found it.
Got the sample.
It's ridiculous.
Meet you at the landing pad.
Yeah. Do you know, like, are you just doing general studies right now, or do you know what you want to, like, actually major in? That's a big part, too, is, like, knowing what you want to major in.
Second sample located, Commander. Nav point updated.
Good work.
It's like, what do you plan to do with your degree? Like, be a psychiatrist or
Must be Reaper.
My brain Cortez. Second samples.
have your own
Getting
office
back
of
to you now.
psychiatry?
Commander, pad got hot. Had to bug out. Got 3 birds on my 6. Taking fire. Scratch that. Make it 4. We'll rendezvous when I can. Out.
Just need to hold out until Cortez can pick us up.
Nothing like being stranded.
Okay, that was actually what I was gonna. That's actually really good to have. I think that's a great resources for schools to have.
I can do this all day.
She can get overwhelming sometimes, man. Growing up, you can get really overwhelmed.
Cortez, do you copy? What's your status?
It's good to have a good, adult resource.
Lieutenant,
Last stand, Commander.
just stay focused and keep at it.
Surprise!
Cortez, do you copy?
I don't think he made it.
He'll make it. Let's just keep the landing pad clear.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I mean, just work hard at whatever it is that you want to do. Just work hard at it, and it'll
Side to shake him. Coming
it'll come to fruition, man. Nothing comes
We're
easy,
ready
that's for
extraction
sure.
As soon as you can get here.
Every once in a while, someone gets lucky with something for sure. But you put your mind to it, and you believe in yourself, and you apply yourself, and you work at it. Anything, you can accomplish anything. Most people don't realize the only thing that's like standing in the way of them and their dreams and their goals is themselves. Yeah. Do you work or do you just do school full time? I know, Laura. What plans changed? No, you're sober. I hope you're not drunk. You'd be drinking for 2.
Commander, we've got our best engineers looking at the Reaper tech you secured from that lab.
What was Cerberus doing with it?
We don't know yet, but whatever Cerberus is up to...
Oh,
we can't
nice.
figure
Where
out.
at?
Even if we can't determine its purpose, we've disrupted their experiments.
I doubt they'll just close up shop.
Agreed. We'll keep sending strikes against the facility.
I think this voice
Good work,
actor's
Commander.
Canadian. The guy that does Shepard's voice. The way he says doubt, he said doubt. Oh, at the YMCA? Nice.
When this war is over, I hope we find every race that sat back while we bled and get some payback.
Yeah, that's a
You've
great
got new messages, Commander.
All right, let's see. Hold on. Let's go rescue the platoon. Where are you at in the U.S., guards? What state are you in?
I found something.
Oh, Connecticut. It's already almost 11 o'clock for you then, huh? Sure, let's get the Prothean artifact. Wait, I think this is Javik, isn't it? On Eden Prime? It is, because Liara's coming. Alright, we'll bring the girls out for this one then. Oh, you know, I got class. That's nice. That's real nice. I don't have class tomorrow either, which is good. I'm in Colorado. Also, there will not be a stream Tuesday night. I'm going to a concert Tuesday, so...
This is where it all began. Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
Eden Prime also marks Saren's first major attack with the Geth.
Yep.
Yes. And now, with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
I am, and they've really been pissing me off lately.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Any idea whether it's part of the Crucible?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. Since the original dig site here contained a warning about the Reapers, it could be connected to the Crucible.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
Nice
All
work,
part of the service,
Cortez.
Commander.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
Dude, you guys...
With luck, we can get to the dig
I
site
still can't
before
believe how
Cerberus
that
knows we're here.
that happened. AD for Lucas was like... I didn't believe it for like hours and hours. I said, there's no way this is real. Lakers are going to go far in the playoffs. JJ Redick's a good coach. You got a good team.
Come on, let's see if we can find the dig site.
Austin Reeves is a baller too. He's going to be a good player.
Rebuilt after Saren's attack.
But
it is likely they will rebuild
I think
the
having
land
Luca
after
Braun
Cerberus is
and
defeated.
The city on
and
Earth where I grew up was
Austin
hard and
Reeves
dirty.
getting after
I
it's
can see it as a war zone.
a good
Eden
team.
Prime doesn't deserve this.
Nobody
Because you
does.
don't have like a real big. You have Jackson Hayes, but he's a buster. Usually Braun and
Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive
Braun,
in other
Rui,
parts of
and
Eden
Luca
Prime.
grabbing all the boards. Although
I can get
Austin
this intel
Reeves
to
kind
Eden
of
Prime's
gets
resistance.
down on boards
Maybe it will
too.
help them fight back against Cerberus.
Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Dr. Tassoni, have you ever encountered dinosaur fossils during your digs?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
No, jokes have specific structures. That was messing with you. There's the
She's
elevator that
learning.
leads to the dig site.
Yeah, unfortunately for the Nuggets, it's
Ellis,
like...
that doesn't seem possible. It's not a
Yeah,
Prothean
yeah,
artifact. It's...
that's how the Nuggets are. They... Like just tonight, we lost again. We were leading and we lost again to the Pacers.
Of a Prothean unmodified by Reaper
At
technology.
home.
Cerberus hasn't
We have the
uncovered
best player in
corpses.
the world on our
This
team,
Prothean
and we
is
just have no
alive.
support for him.
You're right. That doesn't sound
We
possible.
paid Jamal Murray all that money.
You saw
and he
Prothean
sucks.
stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason
The
those
team
failed was
has
the
to
lack
make
of
some moves in
power.
this offseason, or they're wasting
Cerberus
Jokic.
found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting
Well,
for
the
us.
Bulls won.
Think of what we could learn.
Josh Giddey got that buzzer beater from like past half court. That was,
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help.
you know,
If
can't do
this
anything
super
about that.
Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
What a surprise. Look who's here.
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
Okay, so this is when the Reapers attack the Protheans. That's right, it's the full flashback. And there's all those stasis pods that we saw in the first one.
It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong.
For the Empire.
For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
How long the Collectors have been around for, too.
I've got the signal.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video. And the signal they used.
Perfect. Then we just need to figure out how to physically open the pod.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game. This isn't a military stronghold. It's somebody's home.
It appears that Cerberus cares little for civilian casualties.
I feel so disgusting. I had McDonald's today for the first time in probably,
Footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying
I
it
don't
to
know,
figure out how to physically open
6
the
or
pod.
7 months. Ugh. Disgusting. I feel like grease is seeping out of my skin. I had the biggest craving for a Big Mac. I don't know
To help
why.
the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
He just had some too tonight. second message. So if this was 50,000 years ago, that means the collectors were around during that time too.
Victory! Seal the bunker!
Acknowledged.
Yeah, this is that big hall we drove down at the end of Mass Effect 1 before we went through the
Reaper forces have destroyed
that
approximately
catalyst thing.
300,000 life pods.
Third of our people.
Alert! North side bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
You understood that one too?
Oh yeah.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Oh, look who had to show up though.
Forces are here.
Ooh, Liara, you can't be jumping in front of my shots like that.
Objective acquired.
The collectors. Only because the constant assuming control. Let's see here.
They have retracted the bridge. We'll need to locate the controls.
No time. Let's find another way across.
Can we just go back that other way that we came through? I remember to upgrade my armor too when we get back to the ship.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Cerberus has heavy forces incoming. We'll need to hold this position.
I love this armor-piercing ammo because it rips right through their shields too that they hold up.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
Or set up preparations for the next wave.
I don't mind fighting
Has the life pod
Cerberus.
ended stasis mode?
It should not be much longer. We should look for ways to hamper the enemy's approach.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Yeah, I mean, just let him through. I'll take care of him. Don't worry, Liara.
Heavy mech inbound.
A Terminator. Vanguard.
There. You can open the life pod now.
Oh, Javik.
There, you've got it. Goddess.
Ruthian.
It may take
Yeah,
us some
Soldier
time
was the
before we
first
regain
one I did, then
consciousness.
Vanguard too.
Be careful, he's confused. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
That'd be kind of crazy though.
Bombardment underway. The bunker is secure, Commander Javik.
What is left of it? A few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods! I need the few that are left!
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
Like,
I will be more than that.
going in your pod and you're getting put to sleep, and all you hear, the last thing you hear is just like, yeah,
Yes.
you're gonna be stuck here until
Just
until a species
You
finds
can
you.
understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. Synthetic. This is not a good beginning.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Hell yeah, we do.
Then we will see.
A living Prothean.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Hack it out.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way. What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
Not a new species. They've been here
But he's
before
not new.
before we were.
I've spent my life studying Protheans.
Yeah, see, there we go. You said the same thing.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which... You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Well, also, we did try to prepare, but the
communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the Crucible. We've started building it.
Crucible?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Then I'd say you found an ally. The goal of this ship is to wipe the Reapers from existence.
But how far achieve that goal.
Don't question my resolve.
I do not believe you, Commander. Lying is a biological marker. There is doubt behind your words.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the Crucible?
No, it contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has
Right,
been
Laura?
amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies.
Well, you've been sleeping for 50,000 years, so yeah.
Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik.
Then welcome aboard the Normandy, Javik.
Javi! Hey, it's our boy Javi! We unlocked the particle rifle. Uh-oh. That's it. It's game over now. Go chat with Liara.
Have we found any new engineers for the Crucible glyph?
5 Exonex Industries scientists.
Busy?
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
Awesome.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years.
He just takes her spot.
Selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail, I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Not over.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
She's the best. Gassing me up. It's all for you, of course.
Every time the world's about to end, I think about how mad you'd get if I didn't stop it. I don't know if I could do this without you.
Aw. Oh, look at that.
I try.
This is after we just told Miranda nothing's
I'll see you
changed.
soon, Shepard.
I feel scummy, but it's to keep her alive.
A new notification is available on the private messages terminal.
You're right, Garbs. You are right. Where's Garrus? I'll talk with Joker and Edie too. Let's see what they got going on up there. Yeah, probably is, to be honest. Let's see. Let me go to. Okay, so Ashley wants us to go visit her back at the hospital. Let's go there. And then, while we're here, let's buy that rifle. The Spectre one, because I think it was 80 grand. We have like 92,000 now or something.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Take me to the hospital.
I need to get to the hospital.
Yes, Commander. Yes, I know your stock of modified medicine.
Well, 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 look who it is.
Good to see you up and around.
Yeah,
Everything all right?
I guess. Oh, I took Udina's offer.
Spectre status. Congratulations.
Seems small compared to what's going on.
You're a fine soldier with an impressive record. You deserve this.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you. He said we'll have the official ceremony soon. Once I'm out of here.
And after? Any plans to come back to the Normandy?
If I have anything to say about it, yes.
Alright.
I'm glad. You feeling better?
I'm fine. Other than the pile of paperwork the doc's gonna throw at me. Sorry I'm so distracted, Shepard. It's just...
What's going on?
I heard from my mom. They got out in time. They're okay.
Good. That's good news.
It is.
Did your sister make it to the Citadel?
She did. But... her husband was killed in action.
Damn.
I'm sorry, Ash.
Thanks. Yeah. Sarah wasn't much for the military life. We were all surprised when they got married.
I wonder how many families are getting torn apart by the Reapers.
I don't want to think about it. Seems hopeless sometimes.
Don't blame yourself for this, Ashley.
I know. But I'm her big sis, you know? In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced or cried aloud.
She goes with the damn quotes again.
Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody, but unbowed.
What's that from?
Invictus by Henley. One of my dad's sappy poets.
It's about not giving up.
Right. My sister wants to do a thing at the memorial. Nothing fancy. Just some...
No, just from some books.
It'll be tough.
Keep me posted, all right?
Will do. And thanks, Shepard.
So I guess I bought those flowers for no reason.
It's quiet up here.
I wasted all that coin. Yeah, she is. We found that on the first one.
Yes, I know your stock of modified medicine.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Listen, I am a surgeon at Huerta Memorial on the Citadel. We have several alien...
One moment, please.
Go to the embassies and go get our rifle.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Yeah, it won't be a super long stream tonight. I do have to get up quite early tomorrow, so... Well, that's stupid. Let's just get the Defender armor. Plus, we got the particle rifle now anyway. We don't need anything else. do want to go to Tuchanka and get those
Please select a destination.
and go get the those Turians. That's that group that they have, those 6 or 7 guys. I think that's the last mission we'll do for tonight. So Joker tried getting us dancers on the ship, and Edie said no, but she gave us a hoodie. Uh, 2 years. 2 years. There we go. Off in conversations. That's what we want. That's all right, Laura. It's not going to be going for much longer, so you'll probably pass out soon. You're married, like in the game or in real life? I am not married in real life, no. I have a girlfriend, but I'm not married. Actually, let's do the Cerberus abductions first. You know what, Garbs? Someone else said that same thing. Someone else mentioned that same thing.
Signal confirmed.
Bring Javik for this one. Garrus. Oh, look at that armor set. That one makes her boobs look really good. We'll put her in the red one, though. Edie in the all black is... Oh my goodness. Garrus looks sick in that armor, but he looks really cool in that one with the helmet. We gotta bring Liara now. She's looking like a baddie. Yeah, he's a tank.
Shepard, Cerberus strike squads have infiltrated one of the major cities on Benning. Initial reports indicated they were recruiting civilians, but further investigation suggests that the people are being taken against their will.
For what purpose?
Dude, that armor looks
A
badass.
recon team to investigate, and the Cerberus squads reacted by targeting civilians in public facilities. Officially, Cerberus is denying responsibility and condemning the action. They're either lying, or we're dealing with a rogue faction.
And innocents are caught in their crosshairs.
Exactly. Secure the area so we can establish a rescue lifeline to the rest of the city.
Approaching the drop point, Commander.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
The people down there are counting on you, Commander. Hack it out.
Back it out.
Fielding an avalanche of civilian SOS requests, Commander. The bulk are concentrated on the upper street. Cerberus forces are pinning them down. You better hurry.
On my way. Keep me updated.
Roger that.
How do I hear like a turret? Oh my gosh, this thing just melts them. And I don't ever have to have ammo for it. Plus I get the damage boost from my squad and the armor.
Streets are clear. Hold on, Commander.
What is it, Lieutenant?
I'm tracking civilians fleeing the city with Cerberus troops right behind.
Where are they?
Updating your nav point. You can intercept them there.
They won't know what hit them.
You gotta save these people.
Look! Reinforcements are here!
Try to stay calm.
What should we do?
Just stay down.
Commander, more Cerberus troops are heading your way. If you can hold the line there, it'll give the civilians time to escape.
You heard him. We hold here.
Oh, don't worry, we're gonna get them out of here. No problem.
Hurry! Check the back. We're going to die here.
Nice dive roll, buddy. I like how they disintegrate with this rifle.
Nowhere to go.
Jeez, how many more of them are there?
You're clear. Go. Hold the transport.
We're gonna make it.
That guy kept going, we're gonna die here.
Detected in the immediate area, Commander. Reinforcements are moving in to secure the evac route.
Good work, everyone.
I'll pick you up at the LZ, Commander.
We're here, cuh.
We're getting reports of continuing strikes against other cities on Benning.
Cerberus still denying responsibility?
Nice, Laura. I just saw that
Yes, and
picture
for
you
once, we're
posted in the
glad
Discord.
gunning down innocent humans isn't their usual MO. Either way, the civilians down there have a chance now. We're solidifying a foothold and getting people out, then we'll move to liberating the rest of the planet.
I never knew she did the tattoo on the back, Jack.
One day, Commander. For now, we've got our work cut out for us. Carry on.
Yeah, why is there no Liara on there? Alright, that's where we're going to end it for tonight. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Have a good rest of your weekends. I hope you all have a good start to your week. Tomorrow night we will continue this. No stream Tuesday night. I'm going to a concert. Then back again on Wednesday. You know the deal. See you all. On Twitch, Garbs. On Twitch. And also YouTube. So. Alright. Have a good night. See you, Garbs. Goodbye, everyone. Take care. See ya.